One of the challenges students with disabilities going into college face is simply making their disability known to their university. By law, schools aren't allowed to ask if an applicant has a disability during the application process, and only 25% of students who received help in high school seek out the same help in college, according to the National Center for Learning Disabilities. In order to get assistance and proper accommodations in college, case managers at Lawrence High School say students need to be well versed in their disabilities and willing to ask for help. They practice explaining their IEPs and disabilities so they can confidently request accommodations from their instructors in college. Jasmine Fowler is a junior at LHS who has type 1 diabetes and stiff person syndrome and is planning on going to Ohio State University next year. The medication for her disability causes memory problems, so her accommodations include extended test periods and breaks during classes. But she says advocating for her disability and for the same accommodation in college won't be an issue.
It's never really been a problem for me to really hey, I need help or something, I'm just gonna start telling people what I need straight up and not holding back, because I was the only way to get something done is if I say something.
Jasmine is one of the best advocates for herself I've ever met. Part of her confidence is she advocates for herself. She's not afraid to challenge teachers. She knows what's on her IEP because she's willing to stand up for herself and speak up for herself. I think that's why I'm so confident that Jasmine will do just fine in college, because she's her own advocate and she already almost has it completely down.
Research shows that the academic transition for students with disabilities from high school to college can be a difficult one. Chelsea Steinbach, a senior at LHS whose disability affects her reading comprehension and requires audiobooks, will attend Johnson County Community College this fall. One of the things she's worried about is the change in her academic assistance at the university level.
Yeah, I'm actually very, very nervous. I'm mostly nervous about not having a designated person to contact and be I have a question about this. So at Johnson County, they have 3 people and they all have your files. They all know some stuff about you, but you don't work with one individual person, and that kind of makes me nervous. So I kind of figured out ways that I think it'll make it easier on me, because I know how I learn best. So that's not nerve-wracking, I guess, but I don't know. I still would feel better having one person to go to.
According to Andrew Shoemaker, Associate Director of the Academic Achievement and Access Center at the University of Kansas, high school students with disabilities have to begin the process of looking at universities and their resources as early as freshman year. But even though he would need very specific accommodations, Alex O'Brien, a senior at LHS with muscular dystrophy who will attend KU, wasn't concerned with the accessibility resources when he was looking at colleges, and he still hasn't looked into them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to college, and then I kind of want to be more independent now.